Okay, to start, my name is Kimberly Haar, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my brother, actually. So my brother's name is Jason, and he's 10 years older than me. He has spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy, which means he has limited use of his arms and his legs, and it puts him in a wheelchair. So he has had multiple surgeries and procedures in order to help both that and his spasticity that are in his muscles. And through it all, he has persevered and he has strength. And he's a really big role model to me. So during this speech, I'm going to talk about Best Buddies, which is an organization that helps people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Personally, I have been involved with people who have disabilities my whole life, and Best Buddies is an organization for 3 years. So during this speech, I'm going to talk about the purpose of Best Buddies, the different branches, its history, and my own personal experience with it. So I'm going to show you a short little video.
Best Buddies matches people like me.
Like me. Like me. With people like me. Like me.
Like me. To create one-on-one friendships that foster understanding.
Break down barriers.
So that's just a little clip of a promo that we use to gauge people interest in Best Buddies. So growing up with a role model like my brother influenced me to join this organization. This international organization strives to promote inclusion for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, or in short, IDDs. So from their website, they say their mission is to establish a global volunteer movement that creates opportunities for one-to-one friendships, integrated employment, and leadership development for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So in short, that means they just want to create a society that's more inclusive. In fact, their ultimate goal is to shut down as an organization. If they can shut down as an organization, that means that they have done their job and the society is already inclusive. There's no need for a program like Best Buddies. So in order to do this, they create 8 different programs. Okay, so the first 3 are middle school, high school, and college. So that creates students with other students who have intellectual and developmental disabilities and pairs them together to create that fostering one-to-one friendship in either the middle school, high school, or college level. The Citizen Programs is the next program of Best Buddies, and that's adults in the community, not students, who pair with other students who have intellectual and developmental disabilities. So then the next is the eBuddies program. eBuddies is a really unique program because they never meet. The friendship is never actually one-to-one. It's all over social media and email. So Promoters is another program that often schools use if they don't have students who actually have IDDs in their school environment. They go out and only promote the idea that Best Buddies is to an inclusive environment through events and other promotional tools. Ambassadors is the 7th program, and that program is purely to help the people with IDDs, and it teaches them how to effectively speak, and they go into the community and talk about how they have been affected by Best Buddies. And the final program is Jobs, which works with businesses and organizations in the community and hires people with IDD. So Best Buddies has come a long way from when it was started. It was started in 1989 by Anthony K. Shriver. Anthony K. Shriver was involved in the Kennedy family, who also was big in promoting helping people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So since its founding, Best Buddies is its 25th milestone. So that means it's been around 25 years, which is huge. It has now reached 50 states and over 50 countries, and is the support of many celebrities such as Chris Brown, Clint Eastwood, Tom Brady, Miley Cyrus, many more. So personally, I've been involved with the organization for 3 years. I started my senior year of high school, and I was an associate member, which means I wasn't in a direct friendship. Then I tried to find a university that had the program because I was really passionate about it once I got started. So my freshman year in college, I became a peer buddy, met a man named Bill, and he is now my buddy. And now into my sophomore year of high school, I was the vice president of the chapter, and we grew the chapter to have over 50 members from what it was 10. So Best Buddies, as I said, is an international organization that positively impacts the lives of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Thanks to the founder, Anthony K. Shriver, Best Buddies is implementing multiple different programs to help people with IDD. So I hope this information can give you guys a new perspective on how the world is helping people with IDD, and thank you for listening.
Very good.